Okay, I came into this episode of Charlotte. Like from what we saw in the last episode, we had Ayumi, and she just had like the what was it called, the collapse ability, and we saw all that happening, and she just collapsed the whole school building, and I'm just like, I came into episode 7 like, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? And I was shocked in the first minute of the show. I was shocked. Like they had the main character Yu. He was inside the hospital bed, and he was like, we just see him just wake up, man, in the hospital bed, and the nurse was like, doctor, he's woke, woke. And then he was like, when he realized who was that, he was like, where's my sister? Where Ayumi? And then it was like, I'm sorry, she's dead, she's lost, she's deceased, and everyone was like, I'm sorry for your loss, and there was like a funeral, and for some reason he was the only one in attendance at the funeral, or he was the only one left there, or ever, but and I'm just here like, that's crazy. I did not expect that. I expected like him to be out there and Yumi would be like Yumi would be inside the hospital bed instead, and I didn't expect her to die, and I'm just like, wow. But we see firsthand how big this death of Ayumi was on you. Like, in my opinion, I think this episode of Charlotte was the best episode of Charlotte this far, obviously, and I also think that it was the best episode of any anime that came out thus far, episode of any anime that came out thus far, mainly because this episode and how portrayed, how you get how you is like his mental state and his mindset this whole time, like he locked himself inside his house, eating golden ramen noodles, cup noodles this whole time, and like he's just depressed, and like the whole time he got a cover over his head, and he's just like just eating, watching TV, not care to think about a lot of stuff, and you can see that he's like mentally broken down because his sister passed away. He doesn't have a sister. His sister's not there no more for him to be there with him. I'm just like, wow, like it's not the saddest thing that came out ever. It's not the sad. It's not for me. It's not even sad at all. This episode wasn't even that sad. It was just the point that his how like it was just like shocking how this mental state of you was just crazy, and then like all he ate was this ramen noodles, and then like the remember that girl from the first episode that he like I'm pretty sure it was the girl from the first episode he liked, that she came back, and she tried to basically trying to get him off the house, trying to do him, and he was like, you're not here, you're not, are you here, what are you here for? He's like, I'm trying here to help you, like if you're not here to do favors for me, just leave. And I'm just like, you can see like it's just like he all he cared about is he don't really care about nothing. All he care about is just stay inside the house and eat it. And I'm just like, that's crazy. That's crazy. And then after a while, we see Eucerine, and we see that little glasses guy who with the teleport ability. We see him trying to come and try to soothe everything, but he just ignores them and go back to his dark room, just watching TV and everything. And he finally runs out of cup noodles. Like he had a pack of cup noodles. He got cup noodles all over his place, and he finally runs out of cup noodles. And he he's just like, well, I gotta go get some more. So he wants to like these little, I think landlords or truant officers, whatever it was for school, it came to get him, but like he used his ability to knock them out and knock each other out, and then he leaves and he goes to like the supermarket and he gets some cash. He has a lot of cash. What was it, like 290,000 yen, and that's what, like $29,000 or $2,900, whatever it is. So he went to this internet cafe and he stayed there for a while, and he basically ate pizza the whole time. He slept there. I don't know how he slept there for like he slept there like 24 hours. I'm like, how is it possible? But he slept there. He stayed there. He just watched the TV that was there, and he basically like was to himself. He was to himself, and then he was like, well, I'm tired, so he's I should go out and get something, right? So he went out, he got something, and then he basically he got something, and he saw like the little dango shop in his dango shop, and he like I asked him about that, and he ate it, and then this is where everything changes for the majority of the episode. He basically what would you say? He goes to this gaming center, and he sees these people playing this alien game where you shoot them and you kill them, like basically stuff they have at Demon Busters and stuff like that, right? So he goes, he plays, and he gets like really crazy. Like you can see how his mental state is affecting him, because he was like, die, 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 I can kill you all, die, 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 I can kill you all, and then So he left. He went to the cafe and came back like sometime later. Cause like from all the time him playing these games, and he see these two people playing, and he eating a dongo, and he's waiting, eating dongo, he's waiting, he's eating dongo, he's waiting, and then he eats like 10 sticks of dongo, and then he gets upset because they're taking so long playing the game, and he wants to play the game because it's like relieving his stress a little bit, right? Like they're taking away his stress reliever, they're taking him time away from his stress reliever, like killing these aliens out of the game. So what he does is he kicks the sticks at them, the guys, right? He kicks the sticks at the guys, and then he basically the guys, you know, the classic gangster guys, like, oh yeah, you kick trashed at me, let's rough him up a little bit. You know, in fact, they don't know that he got this ability, so then they go take him to his old place, and basically he uses his ability, and he gets other people to punch other people, and then he takes a little dango stick and he stabs in one of the leader's leg twice. He took two of them stabs at the leader's leg, and basically this started a whole chain of him going against these gangsters and threatening them and hurting them and beating them up. And he's like, this is way funner than a video game. Like real life is way funner than a video game. I'm just like, he's fighting to the new stress reliever. And then one instance inside the show, then once inside this episode, I'm sorry, that he uses, he finds, I'm pretty sure it's cocaine. It was white. I'm pretty sure it's cocaine. It's not marijuana. I'm pretty sure it's cocaine that he finds, and he basically tries to use it. And then when he tries to use it, he's about to like snort it or smoke it, whatever he was about to do. But then you see Naya, the student council president, like the supernatural student council president, she kicks it away from him. He's like, "What you doing?" And he found out. To my surprise, like it was crazy. You know, she had the ability where she can make herself visible from one person. Basically, the whole time, from him in the house eating a cup of noodles, ignoring everybody, to the cafe, to the gaming center, she was there. She was there waiting, watching. She took a leave. Like she got permission from the school to take leave off her absence. She was there the whole time. She was there watching the whole time. But she didn't want him to do them drugs because she said, if you do the drugs, you will no longer be human. And then basically to wrap everything off, she's like, okay, I want you to eat some normal food. I want you to come join and be normal again. You want to be human, eat some normal food. Basically what she did was she takes him to somebody's house. I don't know who house it was, but she takes him to somebody's house and she made the omelet. And she used the secret pizza sauce that his little sister, Ayumi, uses. And he eats the omelet and he's just like, this is like Ayumi, this is just like Ayumi. And then like, it's just crazy. And he finally, and then she convinces him to join the student council president. And he basically, you see him, in this episode, we see him like, he going on the process to turn back to his regular self, even though his sister is deceased. And I'm just like, when the last time you see a deceased sister of like a popular show happen like this? And I'm like, it's not, like I was gonna say, it's not sad to me. It's just like, whoa. It's just like, whoa. And I'm like, wow. And one also interesting thing that I peeped inside the show, wanted to make it sad, right? I'm pretty sure that the goal was to make it sad. Well, to me, I didn't feel sad. Many people probably felt sad. Some people probably cried. Like, I was definitely feeling like sad, but I wasn't feeling like, oh, Andrew Beats sad. But bring up Andrew Beats. While he was inside the internet cafe, there was a little clip of Andrew Beats there. I'll show it after this video, but there was like a little clip of Andrew Beats there. I'm pretty sure it was Andrew Beats. I'm not sure if it was or wasn't, but I'm pretty sure there was a little clip of Andrew Beats there that he was watching. I'm like, whoa, they put that little reference in there of sad anime, trying to make the scenery sad. I'm like crazy. So, basically, I'm about to end off here, but this episode of Charlotte was definitely 10 out of 10 for me, IGN. But it was really good. Like, it had to be the best episode of any anime that came out this season so far. I thoroughly enjoyed it. You have to watch Charlotte. If you didn't watch Charlotte and I spoiled everything for you, I apologize, but I had to do this. It was so good. It was so good. So, thanks guys, that's all I gotta say for now, and until next time, it has been very. Okay, this is the Angel Beats reference right here. As you can see Kanade, aka Angel, and that's definitely was there. The white hair, the angels and everything, so that has to be it. And here we got Psycho You, like, crazy. I don't know, this might be a Tokyo Go about that one eye owl and stuff like that, but that's crazy. Thanks for watching guys, and until next time, it has been very.